People talk about consistency all the time, and this is what I learned about consistency. And it's for that I struggled for years about consistency. I start my business like I think right now is 5 years ago, 6 years, 5 to 6 years ago. And I started in French, and now I switched my business in English. And I struggled so much for consistency, especially to create content, video content, like created my TikTok, Reels, or YouTube. But I kind of get consistent to create podcasts. Each week, I have an episode of my French podcast coming out. The same for my English, except when I am sick. But you can see I have consistent posting article or podcast, and I can see the difference between to be consistent and why I'm not consistent. And I feel like sometimes we overcomplicate about what is mean to be consistent. Because I remember that when I decided to say, okay, this year, it was last year, I want to be consistent on video. Each time I was making an excuse to say, oh, my lighting is not good, I don't have a good background, my voice is not good, I am not a good speaker in English, I am too big, I need to have my hair done, I need to have a good lighting, I need to have a good camera. I always make an excuse to don't make the video because I was comparing myself to other people. So what I did, I was looking for system, like a Notion template to say, oh, I need to have the perfect hook, the perfect thumbnail, the perfect content description. But I never did that for my podcast because what I did, I just grab my phone and record. I don't care about the sound is perfect or no. I just share my thoughts. Even it's not like in perfect alignment or is not like well done, but I have my thought and bam, I have my podcast. Why? Because I didn't think it was too difficult. Even the days that I say, I don't want to make it, I say, no, I need to have that because I see the biggest picture and it was easy to do. I feel like that when you are not consistent, it's not because that you are lazy, it's not because you are not disciplined, it's because you are thinking that you need to be perfect in order to make the stuff. It's the same when you decided to go to the gym. You know that you need to go to the gym to be fit or to lose weight or just have to be good in your head. So you decided this year I decided to come back to the gym. But each time you say, oh, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, I guarantee you that you will never go to the gym. But when you decided, okay, I will block my time every morning, no matter what, even if between 8 to 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., I need to go to the gym, you will go to the gym. Even if it's difficult, you set the setup how much that you want to make every day, 3 times a day, and I feel like it's the same thing. And I feel like we want to be perfect because we don't want to be just. And it's for that we try the hard way to be consistent. But when you decided to do that, I feel like when you decided to be consistent, you need to fix one thing only, is how many times I want to do this. How I can be less step in order to make the thing. Is it surfing in the morning, after the shower I need to record, no matter what. And it was the same thing when I started to write every day last year. I said to write no matter what. Even if I was sick, even if I was tired, and I feel like I need to do the same thing for my video content.